Good evening, viewers. Thanks for joining me again this week on Soka Xtra. In tonight's lineup, we have a report on Lay Football Association preparations for the Besta FA Cup Challenge, a report on PNGFA's Just Play participant taking part in the seminar held in Auckland, New Zealand. Then we have a report on the progress of football in the Western Province, and finally wrapping up, we have an interview with NSL Business Development Manager Chris Brown. But before all that, let's cross over to Lay and check out the report on Lay Football Association preparations. Enjoy. The Besta FA Cup is on again this year, and who will be the champions for 2012? The Cup once again has the proud support by the International Food Corporation under its brand name Besta. Thanks to Besta for supporting tomorrow's champions. Last year's tournament proved a success, with Lay Football Association claiming the title. The tournament will be taking place in October, with teams participating in the likes of Lahi, LFA and WOW all fighting to represent the Momase region in the final round. With 2 months left before the tournament kicks off and preparations underway, affiliated member associations are currently preparing their teams for the battle. Lay Football Association is well ahead with the preparations with both men and women teams. The reigning champions, LFA, will be out again in full force this year to claim the title. Each association are preparing teams to form the squad for the challenge. The squad has been in training each week to form this year's strongest side in the Momase region. Meanwhile, Southern region and the Highlands region will also be preparing for the share of the Besta tournament. Here is a report on a seminar held in Auckland this week to equip Just Play officers with the knowledge and skills to run the Just Play program in the respective associations. Let's find out more in this report. After the Just Play launching in Port Moresby last year, the program has recruited volunteers who assist in running the program around the country, mainly schools and communities, focusing on children where they are more vulnerable to social issues. The Just Play program has so far engaged 4 development officers who visit schools and communities each week. Prior to running the Elite program, the volunteers took part in various trainings and workshops to enhance the knowledge in running the program during the school visits. Of the 4 development officers, Janet Toivagua will be attending a Just Play seminar which will be held in Auckland from the 6th to the 10th of this month. Janet is the only female officer and the second to be part of the workshop after Robert Sabadi attended the workshop last year. The purpose of attending the course is to broaden the knowledge in any changes that may have taken place in other member countries. Participants from all the 11 OFC member associations will be in attendance and will be provided with the opportunity to develop and hone their skills. Along with classroom theory sessions and exercises, the officers will be required to run practical coaching and educational skills on the pitch in a series of drills involving children. The game is being promoted in the Star Mountains of Papua New Guinea. Let's find out more in this report on Tabubil Soka Association, Western Province. The development of football is taking place in remote local associations around the country. Tabubil Soka Association is progressing well in the Star Mountains with plans in place for the competition to enter its round 3. The mining township of Tabubil has recognized the association's commitment to developing young men and women in the province in sports, particularly soccer, and came on board to sponsor the competition. The company Octeri Mining and Firewall Investors Limited has shown the commitment after realizing the association achievement of sending 2 female players to Lay to take part in the Oxen Palm Women's NSL last season. Rachel has returned while Pate rejoined the team again this year for her second stint with the club. President Jameson would like to acknowledge the 2 sponsors for their support and look forward with the same partnership in years to come for the development of the core in Tabubil and Western Province as a whole.
Also acknowledge the support of their parents, my executives, and also Octeri Mining Limited for providing the support, continuous support to develop locals.
The recruitment of Pate to be selected in the Lay side for the Besta FA Cup Challenge in WOW this year is a testimony in the local Star Mountains area after 20 years of football existence to see a local from the mining villages excel that far in football career. Here are the results of last weekend's games in Tabubil. The 2012-2013 Telikom National Soccer League will kick off the season early next year. Let's find out more in this interview with NSL Business Development Manager Chris Brown.
Telikom National Soccer League is expected to start mid-January and run through to the end of April. We'll be running a condensed season, and each team will have to play approximately a match and a half per week, which means that they will play one match one week and two matches the following week, which means they'll have to play a midweek match. We're expecting a minimum of six teams. This has to be verified, and that'll depend on the amount of final expressions of interest that we receive. The prize money for the men is 60,000 for the first prize, 25 for second, 15 and 10 for the respective third and fourth. For the women, it's the same as last year, 10,000 for the winner and 8,000 for the runner-up.
Well, viewers, this is where we wrap up Soka Xtra for tonight. Do join us again next week at the same time here on your number one MTV. You can also log on to www.pngfootball.com.pg to check out our latest stories and activities online. On behalf of the media team and PNGFA, good night.